Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Just to let you know, we are live streaming this on YouTube for teachers and parents who would like to watch the students and support them. So if I can please request that we keep this platform for the students only, the performing students, and any parent or teacher who would like to support their students and watch them. You can follow us on YouTube. I am just going to put the link now on YouTube. So it's in the chat. The YouTube link is in the chat. So any teacher or parent here who would like to support their students by watching them, please do this through the YouTube link. And if I can request that we keep this platform for the students only. Students, if I can please ask you to put your name and your school name as your profile, name and school name, so we can easily identify you when it's your turn to perform. I can see most of you have, so just a reminder for the rest, school name and student name, so we can easily find you.
My name.
And then give you access to turn on your microphone and camera. The YouTube link is in the chat. I will put it again for maybe someone who has just joined and did not have access to the chat.
Everyone, right?
I think I need to like change my name to my school name.
Oh, you want to change
Yeah.
your name? Okay.
Yeah.
Then you have to leave the call and come back.
Okay, so it is now in the chat
Okay.
for everyone to.
Like there. No.
Okay, so I have put the link in the chat. The link for the YouTube is in the chat now. So any parent or teacher who would like to support their students, but you do not have the student with you, can I please ask you to do so by watching on the live YouTube link? And for everyone else, all the students, if you can rename yourself with your school name and your own name, so we can easily find you and identify you when it's your turn to perform. So we're waiting on a few more to join, and we're taking attendance as we go as well, so we know who's here. And we're also waiting on the judges.
I have a question. You're muted.
Yes.
Do we have to open our cameras when we present?
Yes, when it's your turn, you need to open your camera so the judges can see you and see the body language and your performance.
Okay,
so we will
you.
call on you when it's your turn. We will call on you to turn on your camera and your microphone so the judges can see you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So we still have a few more who have an email address or just a name. We request you to add the school name to it, please. So we know that you are a student. We have someone here with an email address at gmail.com. Can I please ask you to rename yourself, or if you are a parent, then can I please ask you to follow us on the live YouTube link in the chat? I have just put it again in the chat. So we are waiting on a couple of more students, and hopefully we will start on time at 10:30. So we have Subarna, Latifa. If you are students, can you please add your school name? If you are parents or teachers, can you please follow on live YouTube? And while we wait for the other judge to join and a couple of more students maybe, I'll just let you know how it's going to work, and then we will repeat it again when everyone is ready. When it's your turn, we will call your name, we will call your school name, and give you access to turn on your camera and your microphone. You can introduce yourself again if you want to, or you can just say hello and then start with your performance. For the younger age group, you can introduce yourself to the judges and then start with the performance. But for the older age group, we require also a justification for why you chose the poem. So you can start with that, or you can start with your poem immediately and then do the justification, up to you, as long as you remember. We also remind you that this is a poetry recitation, so we encourage you not to be reading the poems, but to recite them. It also helps you be more aware of the poem if you're not reading it, and helps you have eye contact with the judges as well as you perform your poem. So so we'll just wait on a couple of more students and we'll join you. We'll start. Okay, let me check with my wonderful colleagues if we have everyone here, if we are ready to start. Mia, Alia, are we ready to start?
Yes.
Sorry? Yes, okay, so we are ready to start. And I will start by saying, good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Hope you are ready and you're pumped to perform today. We are very excited to hear your performances and to watch your performances. We are here to cheer you and to support you. I will start by welcoming the judges first to our to the competition, and then giving you the agenda for today. So welcome everyone to the Emirates NBD Poetry for All competition. And I would just like to let you know that we will be recording this, so you're all aware of that. So welcome everyone to the Emirates NBD Poetry for All competition for the year 2022. We are very pleased to see so many students performing this year, and we look forward to hearing and watching your performances. With us today in the panel of judges is Dr. Afra Atiq, who is an acclaimed spoken word poet. She has performed internationally, including events in India, Germany, and the UK. Dr. Afra holds a PhD in media and creative industries and is the co-founder of the Untitled Chapters. Thank you so much for being with us, Dr. Afra. And with us as well is Isabel Gutierrez, who's a multi-awarded writer, actress, poet, and photographer. She is the author of poetry books, I Long to Be the River and Until the Dreams Come, and chapter books, Eventually the River Surrenders and Softer. So welcome, Danabel. Thank you so much for being with us today. And before we start, do the judges have any encouraging words to say to the students?
I'm
Danabel, yeah, here you go.
Sorry. I'm very excited, as you can tell. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so looking forward to seeing all of you perform. Have fun with it, you know, take a deep breath. Don't worry if you forget a couple of words, just breathe through it. I also want to say that if you have a technical issue, don't worry about it. We'll figure out a way to make it work. I love the education department so much that put this together. So I just want to say a big thank you to Dania and Mia and Ali and the whole education team and all the teachers that helped all the students and the librarians as well. Have fun with it. I'm so excited. I'm wishing you the best of luck. And yes, just have a wonderful, wonderful time.
Yes, good luck, everyone. Enjoy the process of it, and just relax and breathe. We're here not to judge you, but to enjoy your performance. Well, to judge you a little bit, but enjoy.
Thank you so much, Danabel and Afra. And as the judges said, don't worry if you have any technical difficulties. And we will give you a chance to go out and come back again. And we will move on to the next student, but we will come back to you. Your turn will not go. We will give everyone here a chance to perform. And if anything, if all solutions don't work, we will figure out something for you that the judges can hear your performance. And without further ado, I will leave you with my colleague Alia, who will be calling out on your names one by one and helping you start your performances. So good luck, everyone, and have fun.
Hello, good morning to everyone and a very warm welcome. We're going to begin now. Let's start with our first participant. He is Krisha Meher Patel from Dubai Scholars Private School, and Krisha is going to be reciting Adventures of Isabel by Ogden Nash. Hi, Krisha.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, but yes, we can hear you. Good. All the best.
Thank you. Good morning, respected judges. My name is Krisha Patel. I'm from Dubai Scholars Private School, and I am in year 9. Adventures of Isabel by Ogden Nash. Isabel met an enormous bear. Isabel didn't care. The bear was hungry. The bear was ravenous. The bear's big mouth was cruel and cavernous. The bear said, Isabel, glad to meet you. How do, Isabel? Now I'll eat you. Isabel didn't worry. Isabel didn't scream or scurry. She washed her hands and she straightened her hair up. Then Isabel quietly ate the bear up. Once in a night as black as pitch, Isabel met a wicked old witch. The witch's face was cross and wrinkled. The witch's gums with teeth were sprinkled. How, how, Isabel? The old witch crowed. I'll turn you into an ugly toad. Isabel didn't worry. Isabel didn't scream or scurry. She showed no rage and she showed no rancor, but she turned the witch into milk and drank her. Isabel met a hideous giant. Isabel continued self-reliant. The giant was hairy. The giant was horrid. He had one eye in the middle of his forehead. Good morning, Isabel, the giant said. I'll grind your bones to make my bread. Isabel didn't worry. Isabel didn't scream or scurry. She nibbled the sweetback that she always fed off, and when it was gone, she cut the giant's head off. Isabel met a troublesome doctor. He punched and he poked till he really shocked her. The doctor's talk was of coughs and chills, and the doctor's satchel bulged with pills. The doctor said unto Isabel, swallow this, it will make you well. Isabel didn't worry. Isabel didn't scream or scurry. She took those pills from the pill concoctor, and Isabel calmly cured the doctor. Thank you.
Thank you, Krisha. Up next, we have Avni Sardesh Pandey. Avni is from Dubai Scholars Private School and will be reciting For Forest by Grace Nichols. Hi,
Thank
Avni.
you. Hello.
Can you move back a little bit,
One
Avni,
second.
because we can't see. Yes, now we can see your face. Maybe you can remove the background. Yes, that's better. Yes, because then we can see you properly. Great. All the best, Avni.
Thank you. My name is Avni Sardesh Pandey, and I am from Dubai Scholars Private School. And today I'll be reciting For Forest. For Forest by Grace Nichols. Forests could keep secrets. Forests could keep secrets. Forests tune in every day to water sound and bird sound. Forest letting her hair down to the teeming creeping of her forest ground. But forest don't broadcast her business. No forest cover her business down. From sky and fast eye sun, and when night come and darkness wrap her like a gown. Forest is a bad dream woman. Forest dreaming about mountains, and when earth was young. Forest dreaming of the carrots of gold. Forest roosting with mysterious El Dorado, and when howler monkey wake her up with howl, forest just stretch and stir to the new day of sound. But coming back to secrets, forest could keep secrets. Forest could keep secrets, and we must keep forest. Thank you.
Thank you, Avni. And then we have Sarah Calderon from Dwight School. Sarah is going to be reciting See It Through by Edgar Albert Guest. Hi, Sarah. Can you say something so that we can make sure we can hear you?
Hi, my name is Sarah Calderon, and I'm going to be reciting
Oh,
See It Through by Edgar Albert Guest.
okay. If it's safe for you, you can remove your mask if you like, if it's safe. Okay, great. Thank you. All the best.
When you're up against a trouble, meet it squarely, face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try and dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer, see it through. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim, but don't let your nerve desert you, keep yourself on fighting trim. If the worst is bound to happen, in spite of all that you can do, running from it will not save you, see it through. Even hope may seem but futile when with trouble's your best set. But remember you are facing just what other men have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Don't give up, whatever you do. Eyes front, head high to the finish, see it through. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. And now we have Rauda Al Makhtoum. Rauda is also from Dwight School, and Rauda will be reciting Good Morning, Dear Students by Ken Nesbitt. Hello, Rauda.
Hi, my name is Rauda, and I am from Dwight School, Dubai.
All the best.
Thank you. So this poem is called Good Morning, Dear Students from Ken Nesbitt. Good morning, dear students, the principal said. Please put down your pencils and go back to bed. Today we'll spend the day playing outside, then take the whole school on a carnival ride. We'll learn to eat candy while watching TV, then listen to records and swing from a tree. We'll also be learning to draw on the walls, to scream in the classrooms and run in the halls. So bring your skateboard, your scooter, or bike. It's time to be different and do what you like. Go put on a clown suit and dye your hair green, then copy your face on the Xerox machine. And tomorrow it's back to our usual grind. So today just go crazy. We really don't mind. So tear up your homework. We'll give you an 8. Wait, I'm just kidding. It's April Fool's Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. Rauda. Sorry, Rauda. Yes, next up we have Sarah Almas Beg. Sarah Almas Beg is from English Language Private School, Dubai, and Sarah will be reciting A Poison Tree by William Blake. Hi, Sarah. Yes, now we can see you. Can you say something so that we make sure we can hear you?
Good morning, everyone.
Great.
I'm Sarah Almas from English Language School. I'll be reciting a poem written by William Blake, A Poison Tree. This poem is all about the suppression of anger and the lack of communication and its consequences. A poison tree. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath. My wrath did end. I was angry with my foe. I told it not. My wrath did grow. And I watered it in fierce night and morning with my tears. And I sunned it with smiles and with soft, deceitful wiles. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my foe beheld it shine, and he knew that it was mine. And into my garden stole when the night had wailed the pole. In the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Yes, and up next we have Heather Atif. Heather Atif is from English Language Private School, Dubai also, and Heather will be reciting The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Hello, Heather.
Hello.
Hi, we can hear you. Yes, we can see you
Can
now.
you see me now?
Yes,
Okay.
super, fantastic. All the best.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. This is Hedrata from English Language Private School. Today, I'll be reciting a poem. The title of my poem is The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. The reason of selecting this poem is decision. Because if people want easy way out of dilemmas, they will take the path that has been most traveled by. Whereas if the person wants success in life, they will take the path that has been less traveled by. Now, let's get started. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. And sorry, I couldn't travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other, as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though, as for the passing there, had warned them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I get the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way. I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one that has been less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Thank you.
Thank you, Heather. And then we have Zahra Hanan from Gems Al-Bashra National School. Zahra is going to be reciting A Poison Tree by William Blake.
Hello, just 1 second, please. It's
okay.
not letting me turn on my camera.
It's okay, take your time. It's fine.
Sorry, it's asking me to go to settings and allow camera. I'll just be 5 seconds.
Okay. Hi, Zahra. Zahra, are you there? Hello. Zahra, we'll move on to the next participant, and if it's okay, we'll come back to you. If that's all right, we'll come back to you. Don't worry, you're not going to miss your turn. We'll come back to you while you fix your camera. All right?
Yes, I fixed it now.
Oh, you fixed it. Okay, great. Brilliant. All the best, Zahra.
Can you see me all right?
Yes, yes, it's all good. Okay, all the best.
Thank you. My name is Zahra. I am 12 years old and I go to Gems Al-Bashra National School for Girls. And today I will be reciting A Poison Tree by William Blake. I was angry with my friend. I told my wrath friend. I was angry with my foe. I told it not, my wrath did grow. And I watered it in fears, night and morning with my tears. And I sunned it with smiles, and with soft deceitful wiles. And it grew both day and night, till it bore an apple bright. And my foe beheld it shine, and he knew that it was mine. And and into my garden stole, when the night had veiled the pole. In the morning glad I see my foe outstretched beneath the tree. Thank you.
Thank you, Zahra. Up next, we have Vid Alavar. Vid is from GEMS Albarsha National School, and Vid will be reciting The Sound Collector by Roger McGaw.
Oh, can you see me?
Yes, we can, and we can hear you as well. All the best to you.
Thank you. Okay, so hello everyone. I chose the poem "The Sound Collector." It really caught my eye because it's about like sounds we hear every day in our house. I'll start now. Okay, sorry. I'll just take a rest. Sorry. A stranger came this morning, dressed in all black and gray, put every sound into a bag and carried them away. The whistling of the kettle, the turning of the lock. Sorry, can I start over? Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay. A stranger came this morning, dressed all in black and gray, put every sound into a bag and carried it away. The whistling of the kettle, the turning of the lock, the purring of a kitten, the ticking of the clock, the popping of the toaster, the crunching of the flakes, and when you spread the marmalade, the scraping noise it makes, the hissing of the frying pan, the ticking of the grill, the bubbling of the bathtub as it starts to fill. Sorry. Can I re-say my this paragraph? Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I redo the?
Yes, you can redo. Don't worry. Okay. Just take a deep breath and start again. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. A stranger came this morning, dressed all in black and gray, put every sound into a bag and carried it away. The whistling of the kettle, the turning of the lock, the purring of a kitten and the ticking of the clock. The popping of the toaster and the popping of the toaster. Sorry, the popping of the toaster. Can I start later?
Wait, we can come back.
Do you want a minute and you want to come back?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. Don't worry, you can start, you can come back.
We'll see you later, Vid. Okay, when you're ready. Next, just to let the judges know, we don't have Lynn with us, but we should have Darlene Devedari. And Darlene Devedari is from GEMS First Point School, and Darlene will be reciting See It Through by Edgar Albert Guest. Thank you, Darlene.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, we can see you and hear you. All the best to you.
My name is Devedari, and I'm going to recite the poem See It Through by Edgar Albert Guest. I hope you enjoy.
Darlene, can you come a little bit closer to the screen so we can hear you more?
What?
Little bit more. One step. Yes. Testing. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay, we can hear you.
That's good. Go for it.
When you're up against trouble, meet it squarely, face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, but you may conquer. See it through. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim. But don't let your nerves desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. When the worst is bound to happen, in spite of all that you can do, running from it will not save you. See it through. Even hope may seem but futile when with trouble you're beset. But remember, you are facing just what other men have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Don't give up. What do? Eyes front, head high to the finish. See it through. Thank you.
Thank you, Darlene. And next up, we have Lean Zerkli. Lean is from GEMS First Point, and I believe Lean is now going to be reciting The Sound Collector by Roger McGaw. Hi, Lean.
Hi.
Hi. You're reciting The Sound Collector, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And your camera, I think your camera still needs to come on.
Yeah, I'm trying to turn it on 1 second.
Okay, no worries. Take your time.
Can you see me?
Not yet. We could see your, we could see your screen with your school logo. Yes, we can see your screen with your school logo, but we can't see you.
Sorry, I'm having a little problem.
Should we come back to you, Lean?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, we'll come back to you. Okay, take your time, sort this out, and we'll come back to you. Okay. Okay, and then up next, we have Shivanath Ramesh. Shivanath is from GEMS Founders School Al-Mizhar branch. And Shivanath is going to be reciting Good Morning, Dear Students by Ken Nesbitt. Hi, Shivanath.
Hello.
Hi, I think we're just trying to get your camera on. Yes, great.
Can you see me?
Yes, fantastic.
Hello.
Okay, all the best to you, Shivanath.
Good morning, respected judges. My name is Shivanath Ramesh, and today I will be reciting the poem Good Morning, Dear Students by Ken Nesbitt. Good morning, dear students, the principal said. Please put down your pencils and go back to bed. Today we will spend the day playing outside, then take the whole school on a carnival ride. We'll learn to eat candy while watching TV, then listen to records and swing from a tree. We'll also be learning to draw on the walls, then scream in the classrooms and run in the halls. We'll also so bring in your skateboard, your scooter, your bike. It's time to be different and do what you like. The teachers are going to give you a rest. You don't have to study. There won't be a test. And if you prefer for a bit of a change, feel free to go wild and act really strange. Go put on a clown suit, dye your hair green, and copy your face on the Xerox machine. Tomorrow, it's back to the regular grind. Today, just go crazy! We really don't mind! So tear up your homework, we'll give you an A. Wait, I'm just kidding. It's April Fool's Day! Thank you.
Thank you, Shivanath. And next we have Sarah Olju. Sarah Olju is from GEMS International School Al Khail, and Sarah will be reciting My Dog by Vernon Scannell. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
Hi, we can see you, we can hear you well. All the best to you.
Hello, my name is Sarah Oyu, and I'm going to be presenting My Dog by Vernon Scannell. My dog belongs to no known breed. A bit of this, a bit of that. His head is like a small haystack. He's lazy, smelly, fat. If I say sit, he walks away. If I throw a stick or a ball, he flops down in the grass as if he has no legs at all. Then looks at me with eyes that say, you threw the thing, not me. You want it back, then get it back. Fair is fair, you must agree. He is a thief. Last week, but one, he stole the Sunday roast and showed no guilt at all.
as we sat down to beans on toast. The only time I saw him run, and he went like a flash, was when the mugger in the park tried to steal my cash. My loyal, brave companion flew like a missile to the gate and didn't stop till safely home. He had left me to my fate. And would I swap him for a dog? Obedient, clean, and good, an honest, faithful, lively chap. Oh boy, I would, I would.
Thank you, Sarah.
I think my camera can work now.
That's Lean. Is that Lean?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. We'll have you on then, Lean.
Okay. Thank you.
But yes. No, this is Satina. Lean, I think your camera is still not working.
Wait.
We'll come back to you. When we finish the list, we'll come back to you. Okay?
Can you see me?
We can see both Lean and Satina. No. Okay. Lean, we'll come back to you. Okay. Just hang in there. Okay.
Yeah.
We have Satina with us now. Satina Hutt from GEMS International School, Al Khail. Satina is also going to be reciting My Dog by Vernon Scannell. Satina, can you say something just to make sure we can hear you well?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, maybe a little bit closer to the screen, and that should be good. Say hello.
Hello. My name is Satina Hutt. I'm in grade 4 and I come from GEMS International School, Al Khail.
Yeah, that's good. All the best.
My name is Lisa.
Today I'll be reciting the poem My Dog by Vernon Scannell. My dog. My dog belongs to no known breed. A bit of this and that. His head looks like a small haystack. He's lazy, smelly, fat. When I say sit, he walks away. When I throw stick or ball, he lies down in the grass as if he had no legs at all. Then looks at me with eyes that say, you threw the thing, not me. You want it back, then get it back. Fair's fair, you must agree. He is a thief, last week but one. He stole the Sunday roast and showed no guilt at all as we sat down to beans on toast. The only time I saw him run, and he went like a flash, was when a mugger in the park tried to steal my cash. My loyal, brave companion flew like a missile to the gate. I didn't stop till safely home. He left me to my fate. And would I swap him for a dog? Obedient, clean, and good? An honest, faithful, lively chap? Oh boy, I would. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Satina. And then we have Anena Sethna. Anena is from GEMS Modern Academy, and Anena will be reciting Good Morning, Dear Students by Ken Nesbitt.
Good morning,
Hi.
teachers. My name is...
Anena, you're good. We can see you, hear you. Go for it.
Good morning,
All the best.
teachers. My name is Anina, and I'm from grade 5. And I'm from GEMS Modern Academy. Today I'll be reciting the poem Good Morning, Dear Students by Ken Nesbitt. Good morning, dear students, by Ken Nesbitt. Good morning, dear students. The principal said, please put down your pencils and go back to bed. Today, we'll spend the day playing outside. Then, take the whole school on a carnival ride. We learn to eat candy while watching TV. Then listen to records and swing from a tree. We'll also be learning to draw on the walls, to scream in the classrooms, and to run in the halls. So bring in your skateboard, your scooter, your bike. It's time to be different, to do what you like. The teachers are going to give you a rest. You don't have to study. There won't be a test. And if you prefer for a bit of a change, feel free to go wild and act really strange. Go put on a clown suit and dye your hair green and copy your face on a Xerox machine. Tomorrow it's back to the regular grind. Today, just go crazy. We don't really mind. So tear up your homework. We'll give you an A. Oh, wait. I'm just kidding. It's April Fool's Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Anena. And then we have Samarth Juneja. Samarth is from GEMS Modern Academy also, and Samarth is going to be reciting See It Through by Edgar Albert Guest. Hi, Samarth.
Good morning, judges. Good morning, worthy opponents. Today I'm going to be reciting See It Through by Edgar Albert Guest.
All the best.
Thank you. When you're up against a trouble, meet it squarely, face to face. Lift your chin and set your shoulders, plant your feet and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it to the best that you can do, you may fail, but you may conquer. See it through. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim. But don't let your nerve desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. If the worst is bound to happen, spite of all that you can do, running from it will not save you. See it through. Even hope may seem but futile when with troubles you're beset. But remember, you're facing just what other men have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Don't give up whatever you do. Eyes front, head high to the finish. See it through. Thank you.
Thank you, Samarth. And now we'll go back to Leen Zerkli from GEMS First Point, reciting Waiting at the Window by A.A. Milne. Hi, Leen.
Hi.
I think we have you on. Oh, great. All the best to you.
Hi, my name is Leen Zerkli, and I am from GEMS First Point School, and I'm in year 7, and my poem today is The Sound Collector. Okay, 1 second. Okay. A stranger called this morning, dressed all in black and gray, put every sound into a bag and carried it away. The whistling of the kettle, the churning of the lac, the purring of the kitten, the ticking of the clock, the popping of the toaster, the crunching of the flakes. When you spread the marmalade, the scraping noise it makes, the hissing of the frying pan, the ticking of the grill, the bubbling of the bathtub as it starts to fill, the drumming of the raindrops on the window pane. When you do the washing up, the gurgle of the drain, the crying of the baby, the squeaking of the chair, the swishing of the curtains, the squeaking of the stairs. A stranger called this morning. He didn't leave his name, left us all in silence. Life will never be the same. Thank you.
Thank you, Leen. And now we've gone through our list for 9 to 13-year-olds. Ved, would you like to come back on? Hi, Ved, are you here?
Okay, yeah.
Great. All the best to you.
Okay. So I'll be saying The Sound Collector. Okay. A stranger called this morning, dressed all in black and gray, put every sound into a bag and carried it away. The whistling of the kettle, the turning of a lock, the purring of the kitten, and the ticking of the clock. The popping of the toaster, the crunching of the flakes, and when you spread the marmalade, the scraping noise it makes. The hissing of the frying pan, the ticking of the grill. The bubbling of the bathtub as it starts to fill. The crying of the baby, the squeaking of the chair, the swishing of the curtains, and the creaking of the stair. A stranger called this morning. He didn't leave his name, left us only silence. Life will never be the same. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ved. Thank you for coming back on. Okay, so now we've gone through our list for 9 to 13-year-olds. We're going to move on to the 14 to 18-year-olds. Please remember to let us know why you've chosen your poem. So give us your justification. You can do that either before your performance or after. We are going to start with Pratyush Badrinath from Dubai Scholars Private School. Pratyush is going to be reciting A Dream Within a Dream by Edgar Allan Poe. Hi, Pratyush. Say something, testing, so that
yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, good.
Okay.
Good. All the best to you.
Thank you. My name is Pratyush Badrinath. I study at the Dubai Scholars Private School in year 9, and I chose A Dream Within a Dream because I could never understand it fully. And even though I watched many analysis videos, it never made sense to me. And it was a sort of a mind-boggling poem. So that's why I chose A Dream Within a Dream. So I'll start now. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hands golden grains of sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers into the deep while I weep. Oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Oh God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? Thank you.
Thank you, Pratyush. Next up, we have Kate Joanne Tauro. Kate is from Dubai Scholars Private School also, and Kate is going to be reciting Woman Work by Maya Angelou. Hi, Kate. Let's just test your voice. Just
hi, can you hear me?
Yes. Say, come a little bit closer.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes, that's good. All the best, Kate.
Thank you so much. A very good morning, respected judges. My name is Kate Taro from the Dubai Scholars Private School, and today I'm going to be reciting the poem Woman Work by Maya Angelou. Woman Work by Maya Angelou. I've got the children to tend, the clothes to mend, the floor to mop, the food to shop, then the chicken to fry, the baby to dry. I got company to feed, the garden to weed. I've got shirts to press, the thoughts to dress, the cane to be cut. I gotta clean up this hut, then see about the sick and the cotton to pick. Shine on me, sunshine, rain on me, rain. Fall softly, dewdrops, and cool my brow again. Storm, blow me from here with your fiercest wind. Let me float across the sky till I can rest again. Fall gently, snowflakes. Cover me with white, cold, icy kisses and let me rest tonight. Sun, rain, curving sky, mountains, oceans, leaf and stone. Star shine, moon glow. You're all that I can call my own. Thank you. The reason why I chose this poem is because it connected to me on an emotional level. Maya Angelou was a civil rights activist and raised her voice for women's rights. Through her emotive language, she conveyed how often the world oversees the difficult hard work women have been doing throughout the ages and personifies nature as to hear her cries. and seeks help from it to find refuge and comfort amongst the loneliness she faces. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate. Next up, we have Safia Siddiq. Safia is from English Language Private School, Dubai. Safia is going to be reciting Still I Rise by Maya Angelou.
Can you see me and hear me?
Yes, now we can see you and hear you. Good.
Clearly,
all the best.
like loud?
Yes, it's very
Okay.
good. All the best.
Thank you. My name is Safia. Good morning, respected judges and participants. My name is Safia Siddiq, and I'm from English Language Private School, Dubai. I will be performing Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. Now, the reason I have chosen this particular poem is because it revolves around the themes of femininity and empowerment, and it really inspires me to be myself and be comfortable in my own skin, and makes me feel like I can conquer everything. Furthermore, I think that its uplifting and motivational energy is much needed, especially now because of the global pandemic that has been going on for the past 2 years. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room, just like moons and like suns, and with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high. Still, I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise, up from a past that is rooted in pain. I rise. I am a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear. I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Thank you.
Thank you, Safia. Up next, we have Arisha Asif. Arisha is from English Language Private School, Dubai also. Arisha is going to be reciting Ghost House by Robert Frost. Hi, Arisha.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Arisha Asif. I'm from English Language School, and I will be reciting the poem Ghost House by Robert Frost.
Yeah,
the reason I picked this.
Sorry, I just wanted to say we can hear you and you're good to go.
Okay. Thank you. The reason I picked this particular poem is because of all the emotion it portrayed to me as a person. How usually most of the poems are very inspiring and everything, but this poem itself had a very negative connotation from the start, and in the end it still had a positive ending, which gave me the idea of hope, as in, one, no matter how many wrong things are going on in your life, in the end you can still find closure. And especially with the whole global pandemic going on, I feel like it still gives hope to everyone who feels like nothing in their life is going right. It just gives a symbol of hope. Okay. I dwell in a lonely house, I know, that vanished many a summer ago, and left no trace but the cellar walls, and a cellar from which the daylight falls. and the purple-stemmed wild raspberries grow. Or ruined fences the grapevine shield. The woods, they come back to the mowing field. The orchid tree has grown one copse of new wood and old where the woodpecker chops. The footpath down to the well is healed. I dwell with a strangely aching heart in that vanished abode there far apart. On that disused and forgotten road that has no dust bath now for the toad. Night comes, the black bats tumble and dart, the whippoorwill is coming to shout and hush and cluck and flutter about. I hear him begin, far enough away, full many a time to say his say before he arrives, to say it out. It is under the small dim summer star. I know not who these mute folk are, who share this unlit place with me. They are those stones out under the low-limbed tree, doubtless bear names that the mosses mar. They are tireless folk, but slow and sad, though too close keeping are lass and lad. But with none among them that ever sings, and yet in view of how many things, as sweet companions as might be had, as sweet companions as might be had. Thank you.
Thank you, Arisha. And then we have Lena Mohammed Mahmood. Lena is from Frontline International Private School. And Lena is going to be reciting Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. Hi, Lena, you're there?
Hi, yes.
Great.
Just fixing my camera.
Yeah, take your time. It's fine.
Okay, can you see me now?
Yes, we can see you. We can hear you. Perfect. All the best.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Lena Mohammed from Frontline International Private School, and today I'm going to be reciting the poem Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. The reason I have chose this poem is because I am a young girl today, but I will be a woman tomorrow. This poem is an inspiration for any woman who is looked down upon by society or family due to any reason. This poem can also give confidence to women all around the world, irrespective of color, caste, or creed. Okay, I'll start now. You may write me down in history with your better twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room, just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you wanna see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, willing and swilling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. Thank you.
Thank you, Lena. Up next, we have Kiroles Habib Yaqub. Kiroles is from GEMS Al Khalij International School and will be reciting Tiger Tiger by William Blake. Hi, Kiroles.
Hi, good morning.
All the best.
A poem written by William Blake. Tiger, tiger, burning bright. In the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burn the fire of thine eyes? On what wings they aspire? What the hand there sees the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the news of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what red hand and what red feet? What the hammer, what the chain? In what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp? There is deadly terror's clasp. When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the land make thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright, in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? In this poem, William Blake defines the evil, the darkness, the suffering, the pain in this world as a fearful tiger. He asked himself, who would create such a creature that is the tiger? And if God really created him, then why the creator of innocence and beauty of nature would create such a sinister and fearful creature? Why? Will his question ever be answered? Well, I'll leave that to the audience. Thank you.
Thank you, Kiroles. Up next, we have Rauda Al-Marzuki. Rauda is from GEMS Al Khalij International School also, and Rauda will be reciting Clouds and Waves by Rabindranath Tagore.
Good morning. Is my voice clear?
Yes, we can see you, we can hear you perfectly. All the best, Rauda.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Rauda. I study at GEMS International School, at GEMS Al Khalij International School. The poem I chose is called Clouds and Waves. The reason I chose this poem because it deeply resonated with me. This poem expresses the wild imagination of a child, but there is an underlying message in the poem. We as humans yearn for adventures through our imagination, and we dream of our desired goals through our imagination as well. However, we sometimes are faced with hurdles by making those dreams become reality. So this poem shows that you can recreate your dream with your current circumstance. There is no limit to what you can achieve. Mother, the folk who live up in the clouds call out to me. We play from the time you wake till the day ends. We play with the golden dawn, we play with the silver moon. I ask, but how am I to get up to you? They answer, come to the edge of the earth, lift up your hands to the sky, and you will be taken up into the clouds. My mother's waiting for me at home. I say, how can I leave her and come? Then they smile and float away. But I know a nicer game than that, Mother. I shall be the cloud and you the moon. I shall cover you with both my hands, and our house top will be the blue sky. The folk who live in the waves call out to me. We sing from morning to night, on and on we travel and know not where we pass. I ask, but how am I to join you? They tell me, come to the edge of the shore and stand with your eyes tight shut, and you will be carried out upon the waves. I say, my mother wants me at home and everything. How can I leave her and go? Then they smile, dance, and pass by. But I know a better game than that. I will be the waves and you will be a strange shore. I shall roll on and on and on and break upon your lap with laughter. And no one in the world will know where we both are. Thank you.
Thank you, Rauda. Just to let the judges know, we are still awaiting participants from GEMS Cambridge International School, Rania and Rudrakshi, but we'll move on to Arisha Ghazi. Arisha Ghazi is from GEMS Modern Academy and will be reciting The Hill We Climb by Amanda Gorman. Hi, Arisha.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. All the best.
Okay, thank you so much. The Hill We Climb is a spoken word poem written by the American poet Amanda Gorman and recited by her at the inauguration of Joe Biden in Washington, D.C. on January 20th, 2021. The reason I chose this poem is because it motivates us to work together, putting the differences we made aside, how we together can build a better future. This poem inspires us and tells us nothing, absolutely nothing can stop us from rising if we are determined. The Hill We Climb by Amanda Gorman. When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace. And the norms and notions of what just isn't always justice. And yet the dawn is ours. Somehow we do it. Somehow we've weathered and witnessed a nation that isn't broken, but simply unfinished. We, the successors of a country and a time where a skinny Black girl descended from slaves and raised by a single mother can dream of becoming president, only to find herself reciting for one. And yes, we are far from polished, far from pristine, but that doesn't mean we are striving to form a union with purpose. We are striving to forge a union with purpose, to compose a country committed to all cultures, colors, characters, and conditions of man. And so we lift our gazes not to what stands between us, but it's what stands before us. We close the divide because we know to put our future first, we must put our differences aside. We lay down our arms so we can reach our arms to one another. We seek harm to none and harmony to all. Let the globe, if nothing else, say this is true, that even as we grieved, we grew, that even as we hurt, we hoped, that even as we tired, we tried, that we'll forever be tied together, victorious, not because we will never again know defeat, but because we will never again sow division. Scripture tells us to envision that everyone shall sit under their own fig and vine tree, and no one shall make them afraid. If we are to live up to our own time, then victory won't light in the blade, but in all the bridges we have made. That is the promise to glade the hill we climb, if only we dare. It's because being American is more than a pride we inherit. It's the past we step into and how we repair it. We've seen a force that would shatter our nation rather than share it. If it would destroy our country if it meant delaying democracy. And this effort very nearly succeeded. But while democracy can be periodically delayed, it can never permanently be defeated. In this truth, in this faith, we trust, for while we have our eyes on the future, history has its eyes on us. This is the era of redemption. We feared at its deception. We did not feel prepared to be the heirs of such a terrifying hour. But within it, we found the power to author a new chapter, to offer hope and laughter to ourselves. So while we once asked, how could we possibly prevail over catastrophe? Now we assert, how could catastrophe possibly prevail over us? We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. Be a country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of our next generation. Our blunders become their burdens. But one thing is certain. If we merge mercy with might and might with right, then love becomes our legacy and changes our children's birthright. So let us leave behind a country better than the one we were left. Every breath from my bronze-pounded chest, we will raise this wounded world into a wondrous one. We will race through the gold-limbed hills in the west. We will rise from the windswept northeast, where our forefathers first realized revolution. We will rise from the lake-rimmed cities of the Midwestern cities. We will rise from the sun-baked south. We will rebuild, reconcile, and recover in every nook of our nation, in every corner that we call our country. Our people, diverse and beautiful, will emerge battered and beautiful. When day comes, we step out of the shade, aflame and unafraid. The new dawn blooms as we free, for there is always light, if only we are brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. Thank you.
Thank you, Arisha. And now we have Rishit Goswami. Rishit is from GEMS Modern Academy and is going to be reciting To Be or Not to Be by William Shakespeare. Hi, Rishit.
Good.
Yes, it's all good. All the best to you.
Thank you. So, good morning, everyone. My name is Rishit Goswami, and I will be performing Shakespeare's monologue from Hamlet, To Be or Not to Be. And the reason why I've chosen this is pretty simple. I've always appreciated Shakespearean work, and when I came across this piece, the philosophy behind this is what really intrigued me. And I figured that there are people who come across this point in their life when they're discussing about what's better, to live or to die. And to understand this reflection, to understand this criteria of living and dying, and what is easier, what is harder, is what I want to explore more. And I thought, how about I indulge into this character of Prince Hamlet? And I realized it's always harder to live and stay, and that is what everyone should do at the end of the day. You always have a reason to live. So I'm going to begin now. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them to die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the 1,000 natural shocks that the flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation, devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, perchance to dream. There's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietest make with the bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear? To grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, from whose bourne no traveler ever returns, the undiscovered country, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought. And enterprises of great pitch and moment, with their regards their current turns awry, and lose the name of action. So soft you now, fair Ophelia, nymph in thy horizons, be all my sins remembered. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rashid. And that brings us to the end of our list for this morning. Again, if you are one of the students who were on schedule for this morning and your name was not called out, please identify yourself in the chat box and we will call out your name. We'll just give you a minute in case you joined late and we had already called out your name. Meanwhile, I'd like to thank Mia, my colleague, who's helped me go through the list of students this morning. And again, a huge thank you to the judges and a pat on the back for all the participants. Many, many congratulations to all of you for participating today. Whether you go on to the next round or not, please know that you have made our morning very special for being here. And it takes a lot of courage to come in front of a screen and perform. So very, very well done to all of you. So just give it a minute and perhaps then we can end the call. We'll contact you soon for the results of this round, hopefully sometime next week. So you'll just have to be a little bit patient for those to come in, but we'll be contacting you as soon as we can. I believe that was it for this session. I wish you all the best for the rest of the day. And thank you for joining again. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.